Yep, we're back. Let me just let me
start
just
it. Yeah, there. I'm going to wait on my TOSA explanation until we post it back.
Here it is. Share. Copy link.
I'm also going to try and copy the link in order to... you already have that handled. Hello, Crow!
Sorry about that, everyone. We're back.
Her computer's power source decided that it was time to mess about.
I think I might have jiggled it by mistake. But we're good to keep going.
The whole thing started to really be a bit problematic around when I started talking about TOSA. Okay, in short terms, TOSA is basically Samaruk.
Daw.
Yeah, something like that. I wanted to make sure she doesn't go the same fate as Samaruk. They are kind of sort of hiding that fact. Such as when one suitor got the way they just said, he maybe wasn't really looking for that. In truth, it was because he found his sister and Tosa passionately kissing.
Daw. Also really awkward.
Yeah, they are mentally going okay. Yeah, they are okay with that relationship. In fact, pretty sure that thanks to her second cousin Infinity, Tosa is probably going to pick up some tricks on how to continue the line when you're essentially married to a person of the same gender as you.
Polymorph. The secret is polymorph. Or alter self if you're a sorcerer, because for some reason that's the only class that gets that spell.
Polymorph, alter self, either way, it's going to be that, but yeah, they don't really want her to get the Samaruk treatment, Mumsy. And Mumsy, she's a sword saint.
Yep.
But yeah, the whole debacle with Tosa is kind of sort of the reason, and they are doing what Aofi and her most potential prospect are doing, Tosa and that sister.
Well, if they think it'll work.
Yeah. Also, speaking of her second cousin Infinity, during the party where Akagi actually met her family for the first time, Infinity proposed to her girlfriend. And I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be a treat to see, to have that, for that proposal situation.
Yep.
But yeah, Akagi then, but yeah, Tosa, so yeah, the mother is actually very sweet with her daughters. I mean, to her, okay, one is a glutton, one is the oldest, the sickly, the next they have a glutton, after that a hothead, and then a very disastrous lesbian.
Yeah, just watches them exist. Oh dear. Yeah, so now we're going to be drawing her in her...
Did you really complete the outfit for the Sword Saint armor?
I was gonna Basically, I'm going to be going, like, sort of bouncing between the two.
Yeah, with two different poses.
Yeah.
And also, she binds her chest in the armor. The reason is, I'm going to tell you her three sizes.
The sake of convenience. We're just going to go with for sake of convenience.
Yeah, she actually have a record of a non-binding chest. Not, let's just say that her chest is that a nipple getting smacked by a bowstring is the least of her problems.
Speaking as somebody who's had that happen, ow. But that was
You
just because I
got
wasn't holding my arm quite correctly.
she in order for her bowstring to not touch her chest, she basically has to hold her bow in a position that is very much unsuited for archery.
Ah. Um.
But with an imperial top measurement of 55 inches, you can kind of see what that
Yeah.
goes to.
Yeah. Sword Saint is its own homebrew class, Mumsy. It's in that homebrew folder that's in my RPG collection. I sent it that you guys are in possession of.
Mm,
Let's see. We want. Let's see. First, we're gonna do the chest plate because that's fairly straightforward.
yeah, and also don't forget that she's wearing her necklace trinket, a doggo medal with the Japanese character for boy scribbled into it.
Yep.
And she wears it in both outfits.
I cannot guarantee it will be visible in both outfits, but it will exist.
Yeah, that kind of sort of expected, but Akagi, yeah, uh, considering that her chest is
Substantial.
uh, yeah 55 inches, that's definitely substantial. She has gotten her bowstring stuck and a rather painful squish, if you get what I'm talking about.
Yep. Now we have.
And anybody who is wondering that I have a bow camera and I'm not afraid to use it.
And then. Armor that covers the knees.
But yeah, Akagi is very much I mean, she carries two swords alongside that bow, and considering that the Path of Icy Storms, my homebrew's reskin of Path of Musashi, it basically just added in something I thought the Sword Saint was lacking, and that is a back of the sword attack. Basically, in exchange for the damage being done lethal, instead of slashing, she does blunt damage.
Hello,
It might not.
darling.
Ah,
How are
lava in the
you?
background.
Pretty good. Anything I can do for you, dear?
Your
Okay, sure.
Aw, the two of you are really good people.
Thank you. For context, there's just. So. Okay, yeah, never mind.
What?
uh, it's just something that needs to get resolved before it becomes an even bigger pain in the butt.
Oh, okay. It's just, but yeah, Akagi, big breasts. Reacts like MRE here does to Arachne if she ever meets undead. pretty sure Felix will laugh his ass off when he, stuff. But as well as an extremely gluttonous person, it's a lot of people who sees both her in her kimono outfit as well as her appetite is going to go wonder, so that's where it all goes. But yeah, to basically describe Akaki's chest, puberty fairy, I'm pretty sure that she took a deceased girl or two's puberty fairies uh, when uh, when her own showed up. I mean, she is exceptionally blessed and has really good proportions. She just binds her chest in order to make sure that it doesn't get in the way, because that's 2 mounts of weight that sticks out and will just trash about when she moves. Meaning that all of her movement will get hit with a massive penalty if she doesn't bind it. But yeah, very sickly. Yeah, but her sisters are. The older is sickly. The older of the twins is hot-dead. The younger of the twins is very much like Samaruk. And she is. But yeah, there was also something else I wanted to talk about before the stream started. Now that I basically got it all under control. But oh right! I forgot the Path of Icy Storm.
Yep, which is basically just a couple
Of
flavoring
sorrow.
add-on sort of Hail Mary attacks.
Yeah, sorrow techniques, which if they miss, or if the enemy is really good at the
Able to,
rolls, or if the dice kind of sort of hates me in terms of damage, she's pretty borked.
yeah.
But the path tech of Icy Storm techniques that adds is a lot it has a lot of similarities with a certain a green-haired tree sword user. In fact, I based her dad a lot on said green-haired tree sword user. So yeah, her dad shares a lot with Sorrow from One Piece.
Hopefully not his sense of direction.
Yeah, that kind of passed down into that kind of sort of is the other half. Poor Sword Saint Sorrow has to make sure his wife is able to get to the 2 points. While she is very seductive and attractive, her poor sense of direction has gotten her lost on straight paths.
Oh dear.
Yeah, basically it's to show Sorrow what the others feel like when his sense of direction shows up. But yeah, the techniques that is going to show up is the onigiri, the lion hunting song, or the pondoho, which, well, uh, the dragon twister viral attack, the phoenix cannon, the spiral attack, and the massive, super powerful attack based upon the forbidden technique they're not gonna use any roll to hit, but they're still going to eat up all of her focus points and her bonus action.
And God help us all if she. God help us all if it misses.
Or well, rather, God help us if they survive, dive or roll really good.
Yep.
I kind of sort of made the big, powerful mega technique not only cost the bonus action and all on her entire usable focus point pool, but also 6d4s of her own health. Luckily, we can't really do anything beyond that because that's going into epic levels.
Yeah.
I can't see the Ashura mode outside of at minimum level 40
Yeah.
because it isn't an attack in itself, it's more of a new state that she can display herself in for a short amount of time. I do have some ideas for in case we go into epic levels, but that's it for another time. Or something. But yeah, the thing I want to talk about is a really funny little setting for a certain sort of idea of a TTRPG system I have. Essentially, it's reps chaos
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 lizards.
monk, the chaos lizard monk, the dice crew, and the Astoria party all crashing together.
Whee!
I am pretty sure that
Basically, my computer's battery source got jiggled out of place. And I got jiggled out of place earlier today, and I didn't notice. Either that or it overheated, and I didn't notice. TLDR, computer was having a temporary issue. Issue is now fixed.
and well, yeah, that's it. But yeah, you can guess what's going to be the first thing on the mind of the dice.
VP and online play, that was huge.
Hey, dear.
Hey, sweetie. What's up?
Had to wrap the stream up early.
Oh, okay. What happened?
My computer overheated,
Oh, dear.
and so it entered hibernation. I am gonna be one of the things I am gonna be saving up for is to probably get a new laptop, like the same one you have.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. Is your computer prone to overheating?
Not really. Like, this is really the first time it's done this to this point.
Hmm. What sort of surface did you have it on? Were the fans blocked, or?
It's sitting on my desk.